Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's a Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video, and today we got Terrakion, a pretty good counter pick to the meta of Kyurems. Gonna have a little change after the first couple battles. I mean, I definitely think it would be pretty fun to use Shadow Ho-Oh by Kyurem with Dragon Breath and Terrakion in the back. I mean, Terrakion's so good into steals that Kyurem doesn't really want to see. We do not get a double kick down, so we bring in the Ho-Oh. No, I do end up changing to regular Ho-Oh because the extra bulk is really nice. I mean, the damage of Shadow Ho-Oh is amazing, but having a bit more bulk is really handy to have. And I mean, I've used both Kyurems, like both Dragon Tail, Shadow Claw, Black Kyurem, and then Dragon Breath, Ice Fang, White Kyurem. I mean, for the Dragon matchups, you want Dragon Breath. But in general, I mean, if you're going to be trying to be careful around the fairies and not get as hard-walled, no fast attack damage, definitely going to want Ice Fang for the fairies, and also just being able to absolutely eradicate Landorus is amazing. Fortunately, started off with the loss. Maybe a bet probably would have been better. Maybe I would have won with the non-Shadow Ho-Oh. Terrakion comes in. I'm going to shield up the Iron Head. Origin Palkia comes in, and I mean, Terrakion, 9 turns from 3 double kicks for a Sacred Sword is amazing. That's better charge attack pacing than Mewtwo's Side Strike, and it's great. Sacred Sword's going to land. We're going to get taken out, but the Dragon Breath is going to say bye-bye to that Palkia, and whatever they had in the back, they were not ready. I assume a Kyurem, and I mean a non-Dragon Breath White Kyurem, especially Black Kyurem, just gets destroyed. Going to lead into Ice Fang, White Kyurem. I don't mind, just going for Chip and Dip. They have good energy. I have to respect the Ice Burn. It is an Ice Burn, and thankfully no debuff, no defense drop. And this is one of my best matchups, favorite matchups. I do much better in with the Dragon Breath. It's just so good. Unfortunately, 1-turn lag would have allowed me to hold on to my shield. You can see the Palkia goes down. 1-turn switch and lag, I should have been able to get that double kick through. I would have had a shielded Shadow Ho-Oh, Terrakion, and I would have easily cleaned up. Unfortunately, just too much energy on the Kyurem for me to get farm down and Rock Slide the Namus. But having that shield, I would have had the shield and a win with the game working properly, but it's fine. Gotta prepare and play out the times when the game's against you. I do pivot into Terrakion. I mean, we are on regular Ho-Oh here. I am definitely trying to force the use of Terrakion. I mean, I'm very comfortable with Ho-Oh and Kyurem in this meta. I mean, there's surely no Thunder, so getting a free Incinerate is really nice. Had they thrown one more Geomancy, they would have gotten to 2 moves, I think. At the capped energy, going to be able to throw the Brave Bird. I'm not sure if they got the 1-turn bringing lag. Either way, even if they did not, even if they did, I mean, I'm just in an amazing spot. Dustmane, Crozma, no shields protect itself from this kaboom of Fusion Flare, so strong. And I mean, the Kyurem just does not have the energy to clean up. Terrakion may have been sacked. It does put in some good work in some of the battles. But when you can just see the victory with Ho-Oh and Kyurem, I mean, you're going to take it. I feel very comfortable. I actually did use Terrakion in a few battles earlier in the week, but definitely didn't feel too good about the team. I definitely feel a lot more comfortable in this Kyurem meta. I mean, it is possible to play this Open Master League without the Kyurems. I'm definitely going to have to make some non-Kyurem teams, but I mean, they are just the strongest Pokemon in the game you can use. They are just super, super strong. And I mean, I have lots of videos. They prove just the power. And I mean, I was stuck in 22-23's most of the season, but definitely stay tuned. I mean, as our the next video, there'll be a great video after this showing some more success. Now, unfortunately for me, I do try to set up Terrakion, and this is why I get a Dawn Wings Necrozma in the back. But actually, I do play real good. Terrakion with Rock Slide. Now, you can also run Earthquake. I do think having the Rock Slide is so crucial. Unfortunately, Rock Slide was nerfed. I thankfully called the bait of Dog Pulse correctly, and I'm able to get to a third Rock Slide to say goodbye to this Dawn Wings Necrozma. Doing like no fast attack damage, needing so much energy for 3 moves. I ended up getting to 4 moves. Well, a Sacred Sword for the Ho-Oh Witch. I'm not sure if I could have... I mean, I did not want to shield up. I think I definitely had to throw that to not commit my shield. I don't think I would have been able to get enough moves without that shield into Dawn Wings. We know shield the Ho-Oh's Braybird. I mean, we're not going to double shield. Even if they're going to be able to get huge damage. I'm going to start the clock. Going to try to set Ho-Oh up to clean up this battle. Going to thankfully not have the game be bad. And we do not get the 1-turn bring and lag. And we can pace to Sacred Sword before they get to move. We force a Breaking Swipe, which is actually really nice. We are going to take a bit of fast attack damage. Actually, no, they swap into Dragonite. This is not good. This is bad. They did a really good job of not letting us get that Incinerate farm down. Can we clean up a Dragonite? Kaboom! They hang on, and we have no shields. Well played. They did this really good. And this is a cool non-Kyurem team. I mean, like, Rhyperior is amazing. I haven't uploaded a video with Rhyperior. It's not, doesn't work for me. Don't feel comfortable enough using in this meta. I mean, I had so much success in the last season with Bacon Bird. And I mean, I probably should try Bacon Bird. There's a long season ahead. Over 2 months left. But we'll see. I'll see what I feel good about using. I mean, I want to get a legend, so gonna use what I feel most comfortable with. Definitely gonna try out things still, but legend is the goal. And I do not want to miss out on a back-to-back legend seasons. Rayquaza is going to come in. I mean, Rayquaza is a really strong dragon. Does look pretty nice in this meta. And we are going to have Terrakion. Oh, yeah. I didn't even mention my Terrakion's almost a Shundo. I got so lucky with the shiny in raids. Kaboom! Goodbye, Ho-Oh. It does survive. We're going to shield, but we can just double kick down. And we are loaded. I mean, if they had to move, they wouldn't charge like priority. Probably actually take the win, but haha, get wrecked. Terrible lead into Origin Palkia. What do we do? Kyurem safe swap, but yeah, I mean, I got stupid lucky with the Terrakion being almost a Shundo. I also have a 96 shiny. That's really good. It is a really cool shiny Pokemon. It's fun that it's getting its time to shine in the meta. Heatran could have gotten a full fire spin farm down. Thankfully, they did not. I do have to be careful of Stone Edge, so I bring in Terrakion. And I'm like, wait, could there be Iron Head? Thankfully, it was not. Rhyperior comes in before they get to a Breaking Swipe. Gonna throw a Sacred Sword. Now we're going to throw the next Sacred Sword, and it's going to take the KO. We're going to be in a little bit of a sticky situation, but we have a 2-to-1 shield advantage. Not for long. Want to shield a piece. Gonna go to 0 shields. Oh no. We got to time this really good. Oh boy, what a catch. What a catch. Gonna get to Braybird. Can I reach a Sacred Sword on Terrakion? No, I cannot. Oh well. Can't always turn around the bad leads. I mean, some days I can, some days I can't. Just how it goes. Oh, beautiful lead. Let's go. This is my time to shine. I probably should have just swapped into Kyurem straight away. 1 shield, farm them down. But instead, I do preserve my 2 shields. I take a shield from Palkia, so that's going to let me 1 shield farm them down. They may swap out a Palkia. They do not, thankfully. I mean, if a Kyurem comes in, they're going to get absolutely nuked. Okay, Dialga, that's okay. I mean, we can save our shield for Terrakion. We unfortunately do not get to 2 fusion players. That would have been huge. We would have easily 1 shield to farm down. But actually, oh no, we do shield the Terrakion. Sacred Sword, big damage into the Dialga. And we're going to swap into Ho-Oh because they were not going to Dragon Breath us down before we incinerate down. And goodbye, the Crozma. And our Terrakion can clean up the Dialga. Close the game out where it started. It came into Dialga to destroy. And another RPS matchup. Let's go. I mean, it's just how it goes in Go Battle League. But you gotta know what you're doing. I've definitely thrown games where I had beautiful leads. Plenty. I've done a lot. And I mean, it is important to just play the game out. One mistake can be what is all it takes sometimes. Sometimes you just get a player who's playing real good. And I played really good today. Now, we had the Incinerate to start of energy, which is fantastic, allowing us to just easily get to the Braybird before they get to Octail. And I do see MP Ty lose. I should have done sooner. Me being a little silly. I could have gotten a free double kick in. I could have had a free double kick in. I mean, that's a small thing, but that could be adjusted for. But I did get that win, thankfully, with Terrakion doing just enough damage. Tail bleed. I mean, it is a pretty big core break. I did give a free waterfall, and I'm going to be debuffed for that waterfall. Kaboom! Huge damage. Okay. Let's see if I can get myself out of this predicament I put myself in. Rock Slide is going to be double Iron Bash. I do not like Melmetal. I don't like going up against Melmetal. We're going to get the last shield. I mean, but we're going to be in a sticky situation with the Rock Slide Melmetal. Because we are in range of Rock Slide. I do not shield. Is Terrakion going to be able to clean up? Do I bring in Kyurem? Bring in Terrakion. I do get the KO with 2 double kicks, which is pretty good. Togekiss comes in. Ooh. I mean, this is a smart team build. Can I get to a move to take a key KO? Ooh, they're smart and recognize, okay, I can bring in Melmetal and be good. Because I do not have the energy I need to reach a Sacred Sword and Rock Slide. I did take out the Melmetal, but well played. Another non-Kyurem team are playing me. Nice for them. RPS, our opponent. That's the name of how I get wins. That's how I get wins. All my wins, totally. I mean, you're just going to take those battles when you get them. Just It's the reality of Go Battle League. I mean, there are times you're going to get plenty of good matchups, and you're going to easily climb. I mean, I've definitely had long journeys of up and down, and it's just how the algorithm goes. Unfortunately for my opponent, I had the perfect thing to absolutely wreck their Black Kyurem, and I have the perfect thing to take out their shiny Origin Dialga. Man, Sacred Sword just with ease. And I mean, yeah, the Shundo Origin Dialga just not ready. Not ready. I mean, if they save swap Dialga, I just bring in Terrakion and I just absolutely destroy them. Although maybe if they get a farm down with Kyurem, maybe they could win. I mean, they were not in a good spot. My Kyurem cleans their Kyurem up with the ease. Florges comes in. I mean, yeah, Florges just not going to have anywhere to go. I do get to 2 Fusion Flares. Man, that's amazing. Guaranteed big damage or the last shield, which in this meta, you do not want to go out down to 0 shields. They're going to have Rhyperior, but I can safely get to a Brave Bird to chip their Rhyperior. I mean, they do put in some good work with the Mudslaps. Sacred Sword takes the KO. And, I mean, if it was a green HP Florges, I'd be a little scared. But also I have such a healthy Ho-Oh, so really not terrified at all, actually. Okay, now I mean, the leads just kept coming, the beautiful leads. My opponent just, like, this is where you would want Ice Fang White Kyurem. But, like, Dragon Breath is still so good. They do Sancia Storm. They're going to force a move out of me, but I'll take the KO or the shield. Shield a piece. I do not mind this. Do I shield? I do. It's a Stone Edge. I don't think they could have gone to... Maybe they would have gone to a Stone Edge after a second Sancia Storm. I do bring in Terrakion. It's going to get kaboom, but not enough for the KO. And I do make the read of this swap. Well, I see they swapped. I have eyes open. And left with that move for easy cleanup. Origin Dialga, I mean, you really want the non-Shadow Ho-Oh for Origin Dialga matchup. The extra damage you deal with Incinerate, just not enough. We do know Shield War of Time. I mean, I took a shield advantage. I felt pretty comfortable in a 2-to-1 shield position with White Kyurem and Terrakion. I do take some damage. I decided to just pivot into my own Kyurem. And, I mean, finding a White Kyurem with Ice Fang, beautiful. I can one-shield farm them down. And with Dustman and Crozma being ready to get nuked, I mean, my opponent saw the writing on the wall. Just not ready. Definitely, yeah. I mean, Dialga, they had a pretty decent spot. I just played better. We see a complete Zygote come in after the mirror lead. I actually have done a couple battles with Zygote, but not excited enough to use it to do enough battles for a video. They do crunch me, but thankfully, Dragon Breath does so much damage, they're unable to get to 2. I'm pretty sure they got the debuff. Fusion Flare even resisted, just able to take a shield because they just had to respect the Ice Burn. And kaboom, that actual Ice Burn nukes their White Kyurem. And with that defense drop, we can just double kick down. And Rock Slide says goodbye to Ho-Oh. Get your Zygote team out of here. It's Kyurem meta. No Zygotes around. No Zygotes allowed. Okay, we got a neutral lead. Unfortunately for my opponent, they're not going to have the Thunder they need. Resisted Dazzling Gleam and neutral Side Shock, which will add up in damage. I do go for the Brave Bird and dip. And I make a great catch of this Ice Shock. I mean, it's a bit of damage, but they were going to get Dragon Myth down if they stayed in. Xerneas comes in, great counter to drag out. Great thing to clear out of the way for Terrakion. And I still have a very healthy Ho-Oh, which loves a Xerneas. I do throw the Sacred Fire straight away. I can't switch right now. And even if I could switch, actually now I can switch. But I don't want to debuff my Ho-Oh just yet. You do see Rhyperior, we commit out for shield. I mean, it is nice to save a little bit of health on the Ho-Oh. And here comes Terrakion. We do respect the damage Rhyperior can do. I mean, we really just want to make sure our Sacred Sword does not get caught by Meloetta. I see the Mudslap going through. Meloetta does come in. They can swap. But they're putting energy dry. Rhyperior. We're actually going to bring in Ho-Oh because they're going to have to throw to take us out. They do not actually take us out. Ooh, they do take us out before we get to the Brave Bird. But we just clean up with Terrakion. We reload them enough. And a huge 5-0 with this Terrakion team. I mean, we did get some favorable matchmaking, but big elo gains. Very nice. Very fun. Terrakion, I mean, it's cool. Definitely happy I rated it. I mean, it's such a strong fighting type for PvE. And I mean, it's got some nice play into the Kyurem meta. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos. And stay tuned for plenty more battles to come. We've got a nice long season ahead. And I just feel very good in the meta in Master League. Thanks for watching and goodbye.